Okay, so we're making a prawn madras. The first thing we need is obviously some ghee. Okay, we're going to do 2 tablespoons of ghee. I've got 1. Okay, so 2 tablespoons of ghee. Next thing we need some olive oil or vegetable oil or rapeseed oil. Entirely up to you. I'm not your dad. I'm not going to tell you what to use. But I'm going to do olive oil because I'm a healthy guy like that. About 4 tablespoons of olive oil. Now also a bit more because I am going to be cooking quite a bit. So about another tablespoon. Seems like a lot, but it is a lot and we're going to need it all. Okay, and then at this stage, we're going to go in with some whole spice. So I've got 5 cardamom pods, 4 whole cloves, 3 bay leaves, and 2 cinnamon sticks. Going with all of these. And shimmy. 30 seconds. That's all we're going to do. Shimmy it for 30 seconds. Okay, you know the drill already, man. We're just trying to infuse the oil with the whole spices. That's it. So at this stage, I've got 2 medium sliced onions. We're going to go in with all of this. I'm going to crank up the heat a bit. Can you see to that? What I like to do here, some people don't do it, but I like to do like a small pinch of salt. Because that allows the onions to soften and sweat and cry a bit, like it makes me cry, innit? That's kind of a good. And then we're going to stir. I'm going to do my best going forward to put more stuff on YouTube consistently. Because I enjoy it, man. You know, like doing this POV stuff. It's like I'm talking to you like you're my best friend. And I like it. Gonna put this away. And then we obviously going to need 3 garlic and ginger blocks. I got 1 there. Okay, now obviously I keep it minimal prep, so I didn't even prep these garlic and ginger blocks. Coriander, 2 large tomatoes in there which I'm gonna blitz, and I got 4 green chilies, man. That's gonna absolutely decapitate me when I eat it, man. Cause look, I'll be honest, I'm a brown guy, but I got the ability of a Caucasian dude when it comes to handling heat. We're gonna go in with 3 garlic and ginger blocks and mix this through. Okay, I've got the high. No, I've not got the high. Guys, I don't do them kind of things. I'm a legal guy. I still got the heat high, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm gonna let these disintegrate and then I'll be back. You're gonna add splashes of water if it sticks and starts burning, but don't add the water too soon. You want the onions to caramelize. If you add water too soon, what's gonna happen is it's gonna start boiling it. Okay, I'm just gonna drop the heat to medium, which I like to class as the lowest heat on the largest hob. Okay, I'm just gonna cook these for a good 5 to 10 minutes and then that's gonna get some color on there. And then what I'm going to do in the meantime, damn, that went right through me. I'm going to blitz these. So I've got this manual chopper, you can get it from like anywhere. But now you don't need to food process it like this, you can blend it if you want. It just speeds up the process basically. But you can also finely chop it. Okay, it's been cooking for about 4 minutes now. But once it caramelizes further, then I'll be back. Now, there, you can see a bit of crustation at the bottom there. What I'm going to do is, splash of water. Okay, see, after about 7 minutes of cooking, I've added a splash of water. See that? Colour on the onions there. Okay, don't rush this step, because this is where a lot of that flavour is going to come from. You heard me once, bro. Don't make me tell you again, innit? But it's been about a total of 9-10 minutes cooking this on like a higher heat. What I'm going to do is we're going to go in with the spices. So I've got half a tablespoon of turmeric, 1 tablespoon of chili powder, because there's a Madras in it, 3/4 tablespoon of coriander powder, and half a tablespoon of cumin powder. We're going to go in with all of these spices. I'm going to add in the salt now. So I'm going to do about a teaspoon of salt. Going with salt. If I need more, I will taste it and adjust afterwards. Mix. Okay, and all we're going to do is for about 30 seconds. Because spices, a lot of the time, they stay stagnant. They're in like warehouses, just chilling on the floor. No one's looking after them. So when you put it in the pan, you need to wake them up. Okay, we're going to go in with a good splash of water. Like that. Crank up the heat a bit. Okay, so the water's gonna allow all the spices to distribute evenly. I'm gonna let that cook for about a couple of minutes. Okay, look at the colour on that, man. Look at that oil separation on top. Give us a stir. Now this king prawn curry is not in my e-curry cookbook, the curriculum. However, there's some other prawn recipes in there. Banging ones, like a Naga chili king prawn curry, spinach king prawn curry. You got a coconut king prawn curry. That's in there as well, the bangers. So definitely go get it. I'm going to crank up the heat a bit. And then we're going to go in with the tomatoes. The green chilies, man. Why did I cut so many? There you go. Some green chilies and I cut them in half. But you can leave them whole if you like don't want extra heat. So mix this through. Okay, and we're going to cook this for about 5 to 6 minutes. We're going to let that tomato rawness wear off because I can smell it. Smell like pesticides. Let the oil separate again. At this stage, I'm just going to remove the whole spices because they've done their job. Used and abused them, innit? If they had feelings, bro, they'd tell police. Okay, cinnamon stick. What I like to do, this is optional, but not optional. I want a smoother consistency for this gravy or the base. At this stage, you can add in tomato puree if you want. That's done. Because that rawness of that tomato has kind of gone. So I'm just going to see, once I see some oil separation, then we can move on to the next bit. Oh my gosh. Final destination happening in my kitchen right now. A good way to see if your oil separation has happened is, one, you can see on top. Two, if you move this masala to the side, you should be able to see like a vibrant oil come out of it. Can you see? Look. So I'm going to go in with about 300 ml boiling water. Once you have the heat like this, all I'm going to do is put the lid on. I'm going to simmer this for 15 minutes on this low medium heat. Actually, I'm going to do all the washing up in the meantime. It's the best thing about making a dish like this. Okay, now these are Argentinian king prawns from Aldi. Aldi only. And look at the size of them. Absolute flipping toddler's arm. So it's been about 10 minutes. And this is perfect. So we're not going to do 15 minutes, we're going to do 10 minutes. Okay, there. Going with all of the prawns, aka the toddler's arms. Look at the size of them, man. And we're going to crank up the heat. And we're going to mix this through. Okay, traditionally the prawns are thrown straight in. But you can pre-cook them if you want in a different pan. And then chuck it in. And then mix it all together. Do a final 5, 6, 7 minutes. And then it's done. But I'm doing the traditional way because this is how it's actually done. You're going to do half a tablespoon of garam masala. Don't miss that. You're going to miss out on a lot of flavour. After you cooked it on high heat for about 5-6 minutes, just to get some heat into that pan, drop this to medium and let this cook for like 10 minutes. Yes, 10 minutes. Don't say, oh my god, the prawns are going to overcook. This is the traditional way of doing it. They're not going to be overcooked. Watch when you have it. Oh guys, I messed up, man. This is a Madras in it. You're supposed to put lemon juice in. I got no flipping lemons. Please tell me, I've got to have some bit of a lemon somewhere. A bit of lemon. Could this be it? Like that. That's cheese. Would you accept half an orange? Got no lemon, man. Oh my lord. I have a lemon. Break up all the bones. Oh, this lemon. About that much. It's going to offset some of that heat. So it's very important we have this lemon. Okay, so it's been about 8 minutes. And we're going to finish this off right now. So I'm going to go in with the stash. So we got kasuri methi. Okay, I'm going to do a good pinch. Like that. In between my hands. And rub. Break it up. I'm going to mix that through. And now, I need to finish it off. So I'm going to crank up the heat. And I'm going to start reducing this down till it's nice and thick. Basically, the consistency that I want in it. But as we are doing that, I'm going to go in with some fresh coriander. This. And then the lemon. Because this is going to offset the heat. So, this lemon juice. Perfect lemon, this man. Held its shape and everything. It's almost there. I'm going to give this a couple of minutes, reduce this down. At this stage, I'm going to drop the heat. All I'm going to do is I'm going to get the oil to the top. So you can see, if you give it a shake, can you see? Hollow bubbles. Hollow bubbles. That's like that thick consistency that we want. Can you see? Garnish with some more fresh coriander. And this is going to be absolutely banging, man. So if you did like this recipe, go check out my chicken tikka masala recipe right here. And I'll see you in the next one, man.